Chaos.
Chaos.
Right.
Now wait a minute. Being in chaotic condition, to move away from that, they have the feeling that they will be alone.
Right.
In the sense of isolated.
Isolated.
Not the sense of all one.
Isolated.
Right. That's what I'm getting at.
They will be lonely,
That's right.
isolated.
That's
of
right.
that they are frightened.
That, not frightened, in terror.
Yeah, but not,
Therefore they say, I'd rather stay where I am, in my little pond, rather than face isolation.
That's right.
And that may be one of the reasons that the human beings don't radically change.
That's right.
That's right. That's like this primitive tribe. The worst punishment is to be banished. You see, you're isolated.
Well, you don't have to go to a primitive
No,
tribe. I see people and talk to people all the time.
course,
Patients come to me. They say, look, Saturday night came. I couldn't stand to be alone. I called up 50 people looking for someone to be with.
I know.
Yeah, and it's
I
much
had
the
to
same.
join this group, huh?
It's much the same. I think it comes in a more simple and pure form. There,
Right.
people just frankly admit it, and they know that's the case. You see.
Right.
So that may be one of the reasons why human beings don't change.
Right.
The other is we are so heavily conditioned to accept things as they are. I mean, we don't say to ourselves, why should I live this way?
That's certainly true. We don't.
Thought has put this world together,
Right.
technologically as well as psychologically. And the technological world is all right, leave it alone. We won't even discuss it when we come to observe. So psychologically, thought has built all this world in me and outside me. The churches, or society, and so on. And does thought realize it has made this mess, this chaos?
I'm saying that thinking tends to attribute the chaos to something else, either to something outside or to me who is inside. I mean, I would say at most I would say that I have done it, but then thinking is saying that I am doing the thinking. Do you see what I'm driving at?
Yes.
That there's something thinking. I was going to say it's like the corporation. Thinking has invented a sort of a corporation that is responsible, is supposed to be responsible for thinking. Do you understand that? We could call it Thinking Incorporated.
Thinking, quite.
And you see, the corporation is supposed to be thinking.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we give credit for thought to this corporation called me.
That's a good way to look at it. Yeah.
Thought has created me.
But
And
it thought also
an institution.
But it also thought has said that me is not thought, but a reality independent of thought. You see, like thought treats the corporation as if it were there, just standing like the buildings or the table. It says it's a reality. It's not a mere. You see, I think it's in this question of reality. You see, if you say there are certain realities which are independent of thought, right? But there are certain things which are appearances, like if you're standing on a cliff looking at the ocean, you see all the play of light, which is not an independent reality, but it's due to the sky, the sea, and me. You see, all it's related. So it's important to keep clear whether it's a reality that arises through this whole, it's dependent on this whole movement, or whether it stands self-generated, independent. And thought is treating me as an independent reality.
Of course.
And thought is saying that it is coming from me. And therefore it doesn't take credit for what it does.
But to me, thought has created the me.
That's right. Yeah.
And so the me is not separated from thought.
Right.
It is the structure of thought,
Right. Right.
the nature of thought that has made me.